Still eating meat like you did in your younger years? Because once you're past 60, what you don't know about your food can have serious consequences. Right now, nearly every senior, over 99%, is unknowingly including certain meats in their diet that quietly raise the risk of heart attacks, fuel cancer cell growth, and erode memory. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain. You'll discover the 4 most harmful meats for people over 60, ranked from risky to downright dangerous. And once we reveal those, we'll shift gears and count down the 4 healthiest meats your aging body truly needs, each chosen for its powerful health benefits. This isn't hearsay or online speculation. Every claim is backed by solid research and clinical studies you probably haven't seen before, but should. Stick around until the end, because the number 1 worst meat has been tied to a 56% increase in heart attack risk for older adults. And the top recommended meat, it's shown to rebuild muscle mass, enhance memory by 44%, and yet it's missing from most people's diets. Before we begin, drop a comment below and let us know, what kind of meat do you eat most often? Your answer might open someone's eyes and help prevent a health scare. We're reading every reply. Now, buckle up, because we're starting with a chilling statistic, and the first meat you'll want to eliminate from your plate for good after 60. Number 4. Regular pork sausage. It's a familiar sight on your breakfast plate at family gatherings or tucked into that morning sandwich you've grown to love. But after age 60, this so-called comfort food could quietly be undermining your health in more ways than one. What feels like a satisfying start to the day may actually be putting your gut, kidneys, heart, and even your genetic health in serious danger. Here's the truth. The issue isn't just the pork itself. It's all the extras that get added to it. Most store-bought pork sausage is manufactured with a long list of chemical ingredients, preservatives, artificial flavor enhancers, and 2 of the most harmful culprits in processed foods today, nitrates and nitrites. These compounds are used to extend shelf life and keep that rosy pink color. But inside your body, they convert into nitroamines, a group of chemicals proven to be cancer-causing. Scientific studies show that nitroamines damage DNA and create the perfect environment for cancer cells to thrive. And for older adults who naturally have slower digestion and reduced detoxification capacity, the risk multiplies with every meal. Need proof? A 2022 study published in BMC Medicine followed more than 18,000 seniors over nearly a decade. The findings: eating just 2 servings of processed pork sausage each week increased colon cancer risk by 22% and raised the likelihood of kidney problems by 16%. And there's more. Each bite of conventional pork sausage delivers a sodium overload, which can drive up blood pressure, strain your kidneys, and trigger swelling, especially in your legs, something many seniors already struggle with. Add to that the saturated fat content, which raises LDL cholesterol and clogs arteries, and you've got a dangerous combination for anyone with high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease. So, why do so many people keep eating it? See, it's convenient. It's familiar. But once you're over 60, every bite matters more than it used to. And this one comes with serious consequences. If you're aiming to keep your heart, kidneys, and memory intact in the years ahead, this is one meat you'll want to stop buying. Start by checking labels. Avoid anything that lists nitrate, nitrite, or preservative. But don't go anywhere just yet, because what's coming next makes pork sausage look tame. The next meat on the list doesn't just damage your heart. It puts your liver and memory at serious risk too. Number 3. Deli meats and processed cold cuts. A ham sandwich might seem harmless. Quick, easy done. But here's the truth. These so-called convenience foods could be slowly damaging your heart, overloading your kidneys, and quietly setting your brain up for long-term decline. What most people don't realize is that these neatly packaged meats are highly processed, filled with synthetic chemicals, and can wreak havoc on your body over time. Whether it's ham, bowlin, they all share one dangerous ingredient, sodium nitrite. This industrial preservative is used to give meat its pink color and keep it from spoiling. But inside the human body, sodium nitrite reacts with meat proteins to form nitrosamines, cancer-causing compounds known to attack tissues silently and persistently. A 2020 study in the International Journal of Epidemiology followed over 40,000 seniors and uncovered a concerning trend. Those who ate processed deli meats 4 or more times a week had a 24% higher risk of heart failure and a 19% higher risk of death from any cause compared to those who rarely consume them. But nitrites aren't the only problem. These cold cuts often contain hidden sugars, added phosphates, and excessive salt, a toxic combination that spikes blood sugar, strains the kidneys, and pushes blood pressure dangerously high. The result? Swelling in the legs, fluid retention, and a heightened risk of stroke. And if you already have diabetes or high blood pressure, every sandwich could be a serious health risk. What makes matters worse is how easy it is to fall into the habit. No prep, no cleanup. Just unwrap, stack, and eat. But behind that convenience is a steep cost, because each bite is like a slow drip of chemicals that wear down your organs over time. Processed meats have also been linked to cognitive decline. Researchers believe chronic inflammation and silent microstrokes may be at the root of memory loss tied to these foods. So, what can you do? Cut them out. If you still want the convenience of sliced meat, prepare it yourself. That way, you avoid chemical preservatives, ditch added sugars, and give your heart, kidneys, and brain a real break without sacrificing taste. And if you thought deli meats were concerning, hold on, because the next item on this list has been directly tied to heart damage and faster brain aging. It's one you'll definitely want to know about. Number 2, fried chicken, especially from fast food places. That crispy skin, the juicy meat, fried chicken feels like comfort food at its finest. But for people over 60, it's often more of a health trap than a treat. Underneath that delicious crunch is a dangerous combination of ingredients and cooking methods that could be quietly damaging your body. A major study published in the BMJ in 2020 tracked more than 107,000 women over 20 years. Those who ate fried chicken more than once a week had a 13% higher chance of dying from any cause and a 12% greater risk of dying from heart disease. And women over 60 faced even steeper risks, especially those already dealing with heart, kidney, or metabolic conditions. So, what makes it so harmful? First, the oils. Most fast food spots use heavily processed oils like soybean or corn oil, which are high in omega-6 fats. In large amounts, these fats can trigger inflammation, raise blood pressure, and slowly damage blood vessels. Then there's the crispy coating, usually made with white flour, sugar, and salt. It spikes blood sugar, adds extra belly fat, and increases the risk of insulin resistance, a key factor in developing type 2 diabetes, particularly for seniors. But perhaps the most concerning part is what happens during frying. Cooking at high heat creates compounds like acrylamide and advanced glycation end products, AGs. These substances cause oxidative stress, destroy collagen, and contribute to aging in your skin, joints and arteries, achy knees, sagging skin, stubborn high blood pressure. All of it could be connected to a steady diet of fried foods. It may taste amazing in the moment, but the long-term cost includes slower recovery, more inflammation, narrowed arteries, and a higher chance of heart attacks, strokes, or even cancer. What's a better choice? Bake it or use an air fryer. Try olive oil instead of wheat. Able oil. Add herbs and spices like garlic or paprika for flavor and crunch without loading your body with harmful compounds. But don't go anywhere yet, because while fried chicken is bad, the next meat on the list might be even more alarming. Number 1, skinless chicken breast from factory-raised birds. But once you hit your 60s, this clean meat might not be doing your body any favors. In fact, it could be quietly working against your health. Let's begin with where it comes from. The majority of chicken breasts found in stores today come from large-scale industrial farms. These chickens are raised in crowded conditions and rapidly bulked up using a mix of genetically modified corn and soy, antibiotics, and sometimes even additives containing arsenic. Research from environmental health perspectives and food chemistry has shown that traces of antibiotics and hormone-like substances can remain in the meat long after processing. Now imagine those chemicals building up in someone with slower digestion, reduced liver function, and a less robust immune system. A 2021 report from Consumer Reports discovered that over 60% of tested chicken breast samples contained bacteria resistant to antibiotics. The result: compromised gut health, greater risk of infection, and weakened defenses against illness. But it's not just about what's in the meat. It's also about what's missing. Skinless chicken breast is extremely low in healthy fats, the kind your body actually needs to absorb essential nutrients like vitamins D, E, and K. These vitamins are critical for brain health, bone strength, and fighting inflammation. The consequences: dry, aging skin, hair that breaks easily, slower healing, weaker bones, and even unstable blood sugar. That's because ultra-lean protein, especially when paired with white starches like bread or rice, gets digested quickly and can cause sudden spikes in insulin, which leads to crashes in energy and makes it harder for the body to maintain metabolic balance. Over time, this lack of variety can lead to nutrient gaps, particularly in zinc, vitamin B12, and omega-3s, and accelerate age-related muscle loss, joint pain, and fatigue. One 2018 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed skinless chicken breast more than 5 times a week were 16% more likely to experience muscle wasting and frailty. Choose pasture-raised or organic chicken when possible, and don't be afraid of the skin. In moderation, it provides natural fat and flavor. Include darker meat like thighs and drumsticks, which offer more iron, zinc, and omega-3s than breast meat alone. And most importantly, avoid eating the same thing every day. Your body needs variety, not just protein, but a wide range of nutrients to stay strong, sharp, and resilient. Because after 60, staying healthy isn't just about cutting fat. It's about supporting your body with the right tools to heal, to think clearly, and to stay active and independent for years to come. Now that we've uncovered the meats that quietly chip away at your health, it's time to switch gears. Up next, 4 powerful meats that can help bring your energy back, rebuild lost muscle, protect your memory, and may even extend your lifespan. Ranked from helpful to life-changing. Number 4, lamb. Especially when it's grass-fed. You might not expect it, but lamb could be a powerful ally in healthy aging, especially once you're past 60. When raised on open pasture, lamb delivers a rich mix of health-promoting compounds you won't find in most processed meats or plain chicken breast. It naturally contains more omega-3 fatty acids than standard beef, and it's a strong source of iron, B12, zinc, and healthy fats, all essential for keeping muscles firm, bones dense, and the brain sharp. A 2020 clinical study in the journal Nutrients followed a group of older adults who started eating grass-fed lamb just twice a week. The findings were impressive. Participants saw a 23% increase in muscle strength, along with a 15% reduction in inflammation compared to those who continued eating mainly poultry and processed meats. But lamb offers more than muscle support. Its omega-3s help cushion the joints, improve circulation, and maintain flexible arteries, key for lowering the risk of heart problems and easing stiff movements. At the same time, the B12 and zinc contribute to red blood cell production and help reinforce immune defenses, 2 areas where seniors often fall short without even realizing it. Want to get the most out of it? Choose cuts like the leg or shoulder with light marbling. They're flavorful and nutrient-dense. Cook slowly using gentle heat. Think roasting, slow grilling, or braising with herbs like rosemary and garlic paired with olive oil. That method helps preserve the meat's nutritional profile. And here's an important tip. Trim off excess fat after cooking to retain taste while reducing saturated fat intake. You don't need a large portion to feel the difference. Just a few ounces 2 or 3 times a week can lead to noticeable improvements in strength, energy, and flexibility. And if lamb helps give your muscles a new lease on life, just wait. The next meat on this list goes even further. It not only supports your body, but may also sharpen your memory and guard your heart from serious damage. Number 3. Duck. The hidden gem for adults over 60. When sourced and cooked properly, duck delivers serious support for your heart, your mind, and your overall vitality. What sets duck apart from regular poultry is its impressive nutritional value. It's loaded with selenium, iron, and fats that actually fuel your brain. But the real standout, its rich omega-3 content. Pasture-raised duck contains more omega-3s than most other birds, making it a fantastic choice for keeping your blood flowing well, your arteries flexible, and your brain functioning at its best. A 2019 study from Frontiers in Nutrition followed older adults who included duck in their diet just 2 times per week over a 6-month period. The results were striking. Participants experienced a 19% improvement in brain performance along with a 21% drop in markers of inflammation compared to others who stuck with beef or chicken. What's driving these benefits? Duck meat is dark, dense, and high in heme iron, the most easily absorbed form of iron available. That's especially important for anyone dealing with low energy, muscle weakness, or the early stages of anemia. And contrary to what many believe, duck fat isn't the enemy. When it's properly rendered, it's mostly monounsaturated, similar to olive oil, and can help regulate cholesterol instead of raising it. To get the best results, look for duckle-labeled pasture-raised or free-range. Roast it gently to lock in the flavor and protect the nutrients. And don't skip the skin. When cooked until crisp, it becomes a source of important fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and K, which many seniors don't get enough of from their usual diet. If you found this helpful, type yes in the comments below. You never know. Your response could be just the encouragement someone else needs to start making healthier choices too. Number 2. Sardines with skin and bones included. If you're over 60 and aiming to stay mentally sharp, physically strong, and full of energy, whole sardines, yes, the kind that still have the bones and skin. These little fish are more than just a good protein source. They're packed with nutrients that aging bodies depend on. Highly absorbable calcium, collagen, vitamin D, and omega-3s, all working together to keep your bones, brain, joints, and heart functioning at their best. A 2022 study from the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging followed seniors who added sardines to their diet twice a week for 3 months. The outcomes were remarkable. Participants saw a 29% increase in bone density and a 32% decrease in triglyceride levels, both major factors in reducing the risk of fractures and heart-related issues. Think about that. Just 2 servings per week of sardines led to powerful changes in bone strength and heart health. That's a small adjustment with big results. Sardines are naturally rich in omega-3 fatty acids known to combat inflammation throughout the body. This means less joint stiffness, better mood, clearer thinking, and a reduced risk of cognitive decline. And because sardines are small and sit low on the food chain, they don't build up mercury the way larger fish like tuna or swordfish do. That makes them one of the cleanest, safest seafood options for older adults. But the real nutritional jackpot, it's in the bones and the skin. These parts provide a steady supply of collagen and essential minerals, the very things your joints, arteries, and bones need to stay strong, flexible, and pain-free. For best results, choose sardines packed in olive oil, which helps boost the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients while supporting cardiovascular health. You can enjoy them right out of the can. Mash them on whole grain toast, toss them into salads, or mix them into pasta dishes. But sardines deliver exactly what matters: dense, absorbable nutrition that can help protect your bones, lower your blood fats, sharpen your memory, and support long-term strength. And if a tiny fish like this can do so much, just wait until you see what the final meat on our list can offer. It's the ultimate powerhouse, and it might just be the key to unlocking more years of vibrant living. Number 1. Grass-fed beef liver. If you're over 60 and feeling tired more often, struggling to stay mentally sharp, or just wishing your energy would bounce back the way it used to, there's one powerhouse food that could change everything: beef liver from grass-fed cows. Compared to regular cuts of meat, liver offers far more nutrition in a smaller serving. Just 100 grams of high-quality pasture-raised beef liver gives you readily available vitamin A to support immune health and protect eyesight. A full complex of B vitamins, especially B12, which fuels the brain and nervous system. Hem iron, the most absorbable form to fight off fatigue and iron deficiency. A potent mix of zinc and copper, both vital for metabolism, tissue repair, and immune strength, and a rare compound called CoQ10, which helps energize every single cell in your body. If you're dealing with low stamina, mental fog, brittle nails, thinning hair, or slow healing, it might not just be age. It could be that your body is starved of exactly what liver provides. And the science backs it up. A 2023 study published in Nutrients tracked seniors who ate just 100 grams of beef liver twice a week for 10 weeks. The improvements were remarkable. Energy levels jumped by 44%. Memory scores rose by 37%, and key blood markers like hemoglobin and iron significantly increased, far more than in the control group that stuck to lean cuts like chicken or steak. But here's the key: quality matters. Liver from factory-farmed animals may contain harmful residues from drugs, poor quality feed, or stress. That's why it's critical to choose only grass-fed, pasture-raised beef liver from trusted sources. Worried about the taste? You're not alone. But there are simple tricks to make it enjoyable. Try soaking it in milk or lemon water for 30 minutes before cooking to mellow the flavor. Then sauté with onions, garlic, and herbs for a rich, savory dish. Just make sure not to overcook it. Too much heat destroys those valuable nutrients. Beef liver isn't just another item on your grocery list. It's functional food, the kind that nourishes at a cellular level. So, now you've seen the truth. The meats you've trusted for years. Some of them might be quietly draining your energy, clouding your mind, and weakening your heart. But the good news, you're not powerless. Because just as some meats steal your strength, others can bring it back, boosting muscle, sharpening memory, and fueling your body with exactly what it needs to thrive after 60. This isn't about giving up food you love. It's about making smarter, more nourishing choices, ones backed by science and tailored to the unique needs of aging bodies. Whether it's replacing deli meats with slow roasted duck, swapping out skinless chicken breast for nutrient-rich lamb, or embracing sardines and beef liver as your body's new best friends, every small shift adds up to a stronger, clearer, more energized you. So, take a moment to look at what's on your plate, what's building you up, and what's breaking you down. And if this video gave you a new perspective or reminded you just how powerful food can be, drop a quick yes in the comments. Your response might just help someone else make the change their body's been waiting for. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss future videos that put your health first. And if you'd like to show your support, you can click the thanks button below this video. Your next decade doesn't have to be about decline. It can be about strength, clarity, and living on your terms. And it starts with what you choose to eat today. We'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay sharp. Your best years are still ahead.